Howdy, folks. Welcome back to Vampire Survivors. Today, we're gonna check out their new DLC. Well, I say it's new. It came out last Thursday, but since I stream uh, Vampire Survivors on a Wednesday, I missed it by a day. So here we are, uh, almost a week later, checking it out and seeing what it has to offer. So, uh, last time I left off, I had like 10 more things to unlock before I was done with everything. And I just didn't do it on stream because it was one of those things that I had to figure out what the uh what what a good combination of weapons was. I needed to level up or something, um, just in order to survive to get something. So I was having a bit of difficulty with that. So once I did get that, I was able to just continue on through and got pretty much all of what the rest of it had to offer. I got I unlocked this secrets tab, and I was able to follow the instructions for most of them and get almost all of it unlocked. I had trouble with one here. Investigate the bottom of Gallow Tower. It just gets dark. I can't see what's going on. And with it, all the weapons just blotting out what I can see, I have no idea what I was doing. There's another one in here. This sometimes you just need to ask for help. I didn't know what that meant. Couldn't figure it out, so I just looked it up. Uh, Something obscure, and uh, I don't know how you would figure it out. I'm guessing you would just have to ask the person that created the game how to do it. But anyway, um, just gonna jump right in here. As you can see, a lot of unlocked new characters. At least you can see that for those of you who are returning. Otherwise, I guess it just unlocked the new area, Lake Foscari. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this character, the queen here, and we're just gonna hop right in and see what the new area is about. I'm guessing it's down at the bottom of the list. Yeah. All right. So here is an enchanted forest stuffed with fey mysteries and mythological entities. The perfect place to have an average adventure with zero complications. Now I'm just going to go ahead and keep everything checked down here at the bottom. I don't know if that's going to uh, make it better or worse, but might as well just go ahead and start. Okay, so um, the first card I'm going to go with is this one. I get more attacks with their primary weapon, or more amount with their primary weapon. And by the looks of things, it starts off uh, by mobbing me. Okay, so the best part about this character is they start with a bonus of plus like 100 rerolls, skips, and banishes. So I can pretty much keep rerolling until I get what I want. So I'm looking for some specific items, like the Bible here, and then their other bonus is they automatically unlock new cards uh, for some reason. So I'm going to go with this, the Waltz of Pearls. Listed weapons gain up to 3 bounces. So this is kind of showing you, or kind of giving away, what weapons I'm going for. So I'm going to go for the Magic Wand, the Fire Wand, and the Cross, because then they'll just start being able to bounce all around. And with this, oh, no, not with this, I guess. I was thinking with this I'd get +1 amount, but no. Um, so, yeah, I'll get this and eventually get the weapons I want. There's a fire wand, and then I get my third card already. So then I'm going to take Divine Bloodline. Basically makes all these weapons do additional damage, reflect damage, and heal myself based on how much armor I have. So, of course, I'm going to get armor, and then I'm going to have 4 of the weapons in this list. So it works out pretty good. And then I just apparently need to avoid things. Yeah, duplicator. More weapons is good. I don't really need spinach quite yet. I want to get my weapons. So there's the cross. So that'll start bouncing around. And I'm just looking for the specific items I want, focusing on weapons first, then going with items second. And with this now, I can pretty much keep myself defended as everything comes in. It is a little more difficult to find the loadout I wanted because there's an ability that I can take that removes them from this list. Not other than banish. It removes them from the list before I start. And I unchecked those because I wasn't sure if I would need them for this. So if it turns out that I need them, I will get them. But as I said, it kind of clutters this up a bit, so I have to spend a few more rerolls than I would normally in order to just get everything I want. Okay, so I've got all the weapons. Now I can start on the items that I need to evolve these weapons. So again, I kind of want to re-roll until I get the things I want. There's armor that increases the things about these weapons. What else do I need? An attract orb. Again, because I like being able to get the experience that's laying on the ground. I do not take the clover because I don't think the evolved weapon is as good. Mainly because you get much less of them. And when one of the specialties is about having the weapons bounce around everywhere, it's just not as good. At this point, I can't recall what my 6th item is off the top of my head, so I'm just gonna grab things until I see it. Looks like enemies might be getting tougher as the time passes. Maybe I should go exploring for some of those items that I see on the ground. So, like, there's a question up at the top left. This seems like a bit of an odd distribution. But, oops, hello. Alright, more of that. So I'm just gonna have a walk around, see what this map has to offer. I guess here's a path right here. Torana's box might be one that I want, just to increase all the stats. But again, I'm just going to leave it for now. I don't know. Oh, okay, there's some fire. Just going to follow this path, see where it leads me. And we'll go from there. Alright, more items. And sure, more armor. Now, because of my setup, I can pretty much just walk into enemies whenever I want without having to worry too much about it. I might go for the Hollow Heart as well. More health is always good, but I kind of get that with my selection currently. Okay, this looks like it's kind of the top of the map, but I can still see items further up. So maybe it's just, okay, it's just blocking off where I can go. This looks like I should probably explore it a bit. I know the path continues further up, but this looks interesting. Ah, there we are. Spinach. That's the one I was missing. Okay. Spinach, of course, increases the damage I do by like up to 50% at full item at 5th level. So now I can just pretty much click on things as they come up, and eventually I'll have everything I need. Because, as I said, this character is pretty strong. It's the last unlockable character of the main game. So I'm guessing it was just kind of a reward type character for completing the game. So, okay, what's up here? Looks like a maze of sorts. Okay, there's items in here. Might as well grab them because I've already gotten 6 items, so anything extra just gets added on. Alright, those are dead ends. Time to mosey on back around. And over on this side, see what this has to offer. Alright, kind of went in a direction I didn't need to. What about over here? Got some treasure. Now, I don't really know what to expect from this. I assume it's just going to be similar to before, where you're just thrown into a level and you just fight your way through it, find stuff. I guess it's somewhat telling a story as it progresses, but sometimes it's not the easiest to understand while playing it, I guess. Like, I don't know why I'm here. I don't know what's going on while I am here. I'm just here to pick up things and slay monsters, I guess. It seemed like it was a bit of an adventurer type thing. So, some of the first... Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't check any of the new achievements to see what I should be working towards. So I may have just wasted my first trip here, other than to scout out the area and see what it's like. Oh, there's some fire breath again. That certainly helps. Also, something I've noticed in the previous DLC that I don't know if it's happening in this one or not is there are some monsters that spawn based... Wow. Where did I get all that experience? Alright, so here is the other great thing about this character is they get a fourth card. Or, I say fourth, they get more than 3. I have gotten, I think, 5 or 6 cards total before by leveling up enough. And what I usually go with is, I think, the overall area increase. I mean, it changes between -25 and +25, but every level I get +1%. So in 25 levels, the minimum is going to be by what my current normal is. And at level 77, 25 levels is not that hard to do. Okay, so here's another thing I unlocked, is once I have maximum level in all my items, they no longer have a level cap. So every level from here on gives a random bonus of might or area or speed or whatever. So at this point I just do random always, let it choose whatever it wants, because I mean, might as well just let it go and do its own thing, especially since, I've gotten 5 levels already, or close to 5 levels. So no need to stop every single level and try to figure out what I'm going for. And just take whatever it gives me. So, okay, it's not a sign I can look at. This looks like a town of some sort, maybe. And even though I've gotten all the items leveled up, I still haven't gotten them evolved, so treasure chests still give me stuff. Can I walk over this? I can walk over this. Okay, so this is just a city. I have completely stopped looking at the items that are at the edge of the screen for some reason, so maybe I should head over this way and see what this new item is. And it is a coffin that was guarded by something that evaporated almost instantly. So what do we have here? I mean, it looks like a new character, but thank you, but vampires in another coffin, as usual. So what do we have? We have Eleanor, who joins the survivors. Now hopefully she doesn't cost too much to unlock, because I don't have all that much money. Alright, so here is another card that I can get. Kind of want to grab this just because it gives me all these extra items. And it brings everything to me every 2 minutes, I believe. So I know some of these are cursed. but that's okay. Because I can handle it. Let me just open these up and... Okay. We'll get this as well. And another one. Nope. Don't want that one. And now I can just wander wherever, and every 2 minutes, anything I leave behind gets brought to me. And it's not every 2 minutes from when I picked it up. It's whenever the timer reaches an even number of minutes. So I'm at 15 right now. So once it hits 16 minutes, I will get something else. Or I will get everything I've left behind. So at this point, I'm just wandering around. I've gotten all the items because they were all brought to me. I found the question mark. And all this stuff on the ground, of course, is going to be brought to me. Apparently I missed a clover and another item, so I'm just gonna stand here until they appear. They must have appeared because I suddenly have a bunch of experience. There's a clover. And there's this. Alright. So now my weapons are increasing in size by 1% per level, and it gets even more difficult to see what I'm doing. But I did find the character, so I will definitely check them out and see what their abilities are. And see what kind of new things are available. Maybe I'll get some other achievement during this, just by accident. I don't really know. Like I said, I should have looked at them before. I must be at the top here. I'm getting stuck on stuff. But I definitely want to go to the 30-minute mark, because that's usually one of the achievements, is survive for 30 minutes. And of course with the haste, or whatever it's called, then the time the time only takes half the time. Or it's going at twice the rate, I guess. So half-hour game will only take 15 minutes. Looks like I'm coming up on the 20-minute mark, so I'm just going to stand here for a moment. Everything appears. And at this point, treasures normally only give me other stuff, but I keep picking them up because this sometimes happens. And what's going on here is I am getting one of the secret weapons, or one of the secrets I unlocked. So normally it would just give me money, but this one also gave me the candy box. And the candy box allows me to choose an unlocked base weapon. So normally, if you don't have all 6 of your weapons, you could just choose one. But just like everything else, if you've already got 6, you can still choose one. So now I can choose one of any weapon, and I don't really know which one I'm going to choose, but I kind of like the Flames of Misspell. So, just going to go ahead and pick that up. I can't remember what evolves it, so I may or may not have what's needed. But now it's at level 8, and I can pick up the treasure. And looks like it evolves with something I have. And this treasure chest is a great treasure chest, but you can't skip it. Oh, what is this? I haven't gotten this yet. Super Candy Box 2 Turbo. All right, interesting. Allows me to choose an advanced weapon. All right, well, wish I could remember what also bounces around with that card. I am going to just go ahead and choose something that hits everything anyway. So I'm going to go with Echo Knight. And that's just pretty much a screen-wide attack. So now you definitely cannot see anything that's going on. And I think I can just wander through things and not have to worry about my health at all. Even if I did have to worry about my health, I have at least one revive, so that's definitely a warning that I've just wandered into something that's too strong, at least stronger than anything else. And of course I'm still getting more levels, and every level is another percent on the size of my weapons. So as you can see, they are just taking over the entire screen, really. I can't even really see myself underneath all of this. And this is what makes it difficult to see in the darkness in the tower. So, depending on how much stuff there is in this DLC, I may have to revisit the tower and just attempt it, just because it's something I haven't completed yet. So, again, I'm mainly going through the end of this because there should be an achievement for reaching minute 30. I know that there is a combination of things that I can get to defeat the Reaper that comes after you at the end, but really just doing so takes extra time, and once you defeat him, it takes even more time to sit through the Ultimate Reaper that comes after you after that. Oh, hello. What is... something is chasing me? Looks like a stag of some sort. Okay. I only saw that because I heard the noise of me hitting it. So that must have been like a boss that shows up at 25 minutes. Just as a final boss of you can't get any further than this. Seems like it might have been pretty dangerous to fight. I'm not really certain how far I'm going to get with a brand new character at this stage in the game. I may have to resort to resetting all the bonuses I've gotten, or I should say all the penalties in the bonus screen, I guess. Oh, I ran into something there. I've got gold fever, making even more things appear on the screen. Oh, something's going on, because my health has gone down. Yeah, I am not doing enough damage to kill things before I can walk into them, so I guess I should just walk slowly. Alright, everything's frozen, so I can walk just normal now. So let's see. It's almost time for the Reaper. And... yes, no? There we go. And something I kept doing previously is I kept reviving because I knew I got extra money every revive, and I never read underneath the quit button. I should have just read quit and cash in leftover revives, so it automatically gives me those. Alright, so find and open the coffin. Unlocked Eleanor. Defeat the Avatar of Gaia in Lake Foscari, which unlocks something. Hyper mode. Okay. So, let's just look in the unlocks here. Let's hide the completed stuff. So, what do I need to do? I need to banish 20 things. I need to survive 15 minutes with Eleanor. Okay, that's coming up next. Spell stream, I have no idea what that is. Spell strike, no idea. Unite spell string, spell stream, and spell strike. Okay, survive 15 minutes with another person. Evolve an item, survive 15, evolve, and defeat Sammy's. Okay, so it looks a lot of like the previous DLC is get a character, evolve them, get their weapon, evolve it. Alright, so I guess we're going to start with Eleanor and maybe banish 20 or more weapons. Alright, Eleanor is down at the bottom. Good, she doesn't cost all that much to unlock. Alright, so I'm guessing she has Spell Stream with the S there. Yeah. Alright, so she receives Spell Stream at level 10 and Spell Strike at level 20. Receives Academy Badge at level 30. Okay. Now, what is her abilities? Like, I don't think they're going to be comparable to this. So, yeah, most of it just looks like a significant reduction. Oh, but she gets more experience. So, that's good. All right. She gets a plus 40% experience. Now, if we go here, what does hyper mode do? Increases my move speed, gold bonus, and luck. So it has no effect on the enemy, so I might as well turn it on. Alright, wish I knew what Spell Stream did. So I might just have to go with this item, or this card, because it gives me plus 3 to, or probably gives me plus 3 if this item actually gets multiple projectiles. So if I get that, okay, this this might be a bit difficult, and I am down to no rerolls really. I only have 10 banishes, so I guess I have to wait for using Queen again to do that. Let's go with the axe, since I don't really have access to a lot of items at the moment, so I just have to take what I get. So maybe flames. It's a bit of a slow weapon, and it does only expel the way I'm facing. We'll go with a candelabrador. Sure, I'll go with a bracelet. That at least aims towards enemies, I believe. I could always talk to the merchant to get weapons that don't have evolutions if I actually need it. And at the moment I don't. But of course, if they keep running into me, then I will. I always like the King Bible because it's a shield that knocks things back. Oh, stuck on a tree. Let's go with the Attractor because I like it. I probably should have gone with a weapon, but oh well. Alright, fire one more projectile. Kind of want to level up the new weapons, see what it's like. Ow. Alright, there was food in there somewhere. Sure, I'll go with garlic. And fire one more projectile, base damage up by 1. Okay. It's always good. Fire one more projectile. Excellent. I don't know what this is. Weapon found. Spell stream generates an expanding damage zone. Damage multiplied by area. Okay, so I'm kind of glad I got a candelabrador. To increase base area. Let's get the pickup range a bit larger. I'll just... Oh, we're getting surrounded. Need the heart to evolve that. Maybe I should get some armor. Also, this was just sitting on the ground? Or wait, that's something different. That's spell string. Or different from spell string. So one more projectile. One more projectile. Was that what I got at level 10? Or it was on the ground at level 10 or something? I don't know if I automatically would have picked it up if I didn't have so many, or if it would have gone to me automatically if I didn't have 6 weapons already. Just pick up these 2 treasures. I am currently starting to hurt quite a bit. So let's get some health recovery. Gather up all the experience that I'm leaving on the ground. Spellbinder, yes. Yes. So I like the fire attack but it's really only good when I'm facing the enemies. Hello. Spell Strike. I thought this was at 30. No, maybe it was at 20. Spell Strike strikes at the nearest enemy. Damage further multiplied by might. Okay, so I should get... what is it? Spinach? I think increases might. The fires, of course, are way too slow at low levels. So I'm just going to have to circle things and hope I turn around at the correct moment. Like so. Alright. Get that area up some. So yeah, as you can see, this is much different than using the most powerful character in the original game. So, base damage up, base area up. Yeah. Oh. Okay, got the boss taken care of. And another one appears. We're looking for spinach. But I will take that. Thank you very much. I would like to get the empty tome. Base area up to increase damage of their primary weapon. And yeah, there are so many creatures right now because of the items I've leveled up. I should probably... I can get the armor and still have room for spinach. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Spell Stream lasts longer, bigger area. Let's go with garlic. Get that little bit of extra buffer to take down enemies when they get too close. More axes are always good. That just kind of cleared the way up. Increase its damage. Forgot about the duplicator. Would it be better to have 2 more attacks with the weapon or more damage with the weapon that I have? I don't know. I think I'm going to go with damage option though, because it's built into the base part of the weapon. So now this says raise an inflicted damage. I don't know if that's the same as might. I would assume so, because that is what might is. It's the increase in damage. So it is still very dangerous, even with all the level ups I've gotten. Here's this thing. Will provide bonus amount and revivals in exchange for growth. So I get less experience. but I get more amount and I get revives. Okay, give it a shot. Maybe that's why they're on the ground, just so that you don't, you're not required to take them. All right, I can't just stand. They are too strong. Also, for some reason, the books are much further out than they normally would be, and I don't know why. Let's get some more damage going here. I have a feeling. Oh, there we go. That'll help. Let's take this opportunity to get as much experience as I can. Increase my armor. I don't think I have anything that can evolve yet. So maybe I should leave that alone. Oh, and I'm out of fire breath. It's good while it lasted. But now I'm starting to recruit bosses left and right. Another fire breath. Very helpful. Ooh, another card. Alright, so what'll help me here? Not really. I do have garlic and the attract orb. Duration changes. Let's see what else we have. There's some kind of very shiny thing over there. I definitely have the book, so I might just go with this one for explosions. I do not have that, but I do have the garlic. Let's go with this. Let's make the books give explosions. Let the axes pass through 2 more enemies. The fire certainly helps take care of those bosses. Of course, when it runs out, it doesn't. Alright, now I'm starting to be able to keep a bit of a open space around myself. At least for the time being. Let's get the attract orb so I can actually reach some of those extra experience. Let's go for the heart for some regeneration. This should upgrade a weapon. So now I have this book. But as soon as it comes back, thank you. Now it won't go away. Okay. Now I'm starting to get all the levels to level all this stuff up. What is needed for the fire? I don't know. Okay. I don't know what is required for the fire to evolve. Alright, Spellstream 4. I'll go for that. I guess I'm getting to the point where all the other weapons are getting taken off the list because I'm reaching either level 5 or level 8. And now I'm getting the basic ones again. So cooldown for Spell Strike. Okay. All fires one more projectile, decrease experience by 3%. Yeah, that's certainly worth it. One projectile for 3% experience? Sure. If you want to do that again, I'd be fine with it. Effect lasts longer, base area. Need to go. It's one revival. Not as great, but sure. I'd much rather have another projectile than revive, because revives are kind of a, well, this is what I want for when I die rather than if I die, whereas projectiles would prevent the death in the first place, or could prevent, just by being able to take care of more enemies because all your weapons have an additional projectile. What are we upgrading now? Okay, oops, I didn't mean to grab a second one. Alright, food will get me my health back. Could have sworn that I had upgraded the bracelet already. But there we go. Now I can get even more bracelet. I don't know if I really like the time stop thing. I mean, sure, it has its uses, freezes things in place, it makes it so that you can walk through enemies, but for the sake of leveling and getting experience, base damage up by 40. Wow. But yeah, as far as experience goes, it makes it harder because then not as many enemies are appearing on screen. And you actually have to move towards the edge of the screen to get monsters to spawn. So you're losing out on the experience. On the experience points, sorry. Right, base damage up, base area up. That's kind of the entire thing of that was been base damage and base area, I think. Not that I can tell which one it is. Right, cooldown for spell strike. Base damage up by 40 again. Wow. And then cooldown reduced. At this point, of course, I don't really know which one it is. I see some kind of like wind effect at the top of the screen and the sides of the screen. So maybe that's what it is doing. I can definitely see the lightning appearing from me. Also, I'm not going after the items on the sides because a good portion of them make things harder. And with this character, I don't necessarily need things to be more difficult. At least not yet. I mean, I guess I've survived the 15 minutes. Halt XP gained, but gained chests. No. Um, I don't even know what this weapon, any of these four things evolve with. Cooldown, not really. Do I have any of these? I mean, I see a lot of interesting symbols down there, but I don't know what any of them are. Alright, I've got... Nope, that one won't work. I don't really know which one I should get. Maybe I should get this tree and pick up these 8 items. Like I said, 1, 2, 3 of them are bad. Let's go with this. So what this does is, when this little timer counts down, that increases the experience I get, and then it switches to this timer, which of course increases the luck that I get, and then switches to this one, which increases the money I get. And then once that one goes away, it increases the curse. Hooray. More dangerous enemies. But I think it's only by a small amount. So like if each one increases by 1%, maybe. And of course be one to get early on, just to make the most benefit from it. But of course you'd need to be able to survive that. Oh, hello, Spellstrom. Union of all 3 does something. Okay. Sure. Ow. That kind of hurt. Nope, nope, get away, get away. Alright, so this is the thing that came after me before, and I couldn't even see it. I mean, I could once I was starting to look for it, but it certainly was difficult to see with everything else going on. Alright, I don't know what just happened there. Is that my weapon just doing things? Shaking the screen? Maybe if I hit this thing with more fire breath. I don't know if that's actually doing anything. I assume it is. But if I had numbers turned on, things would be running much slower. Okay, so that is my weapon doing things. And I don't know if I'm going to defeat this guy before the end of the level. Oh, wow. Okay. Apparently, yes, yes. Ow. Okay, so that's made it very difficult. I don't know if I'm going to survive. Things are getting too close. That helps a little bit. Alright, I'm clearing them out a little bit more. We're going to different creatures. Must be the next wave. Or the final wave, I guess. We've got skull things and floating hands. Not really sure which trying. Oh, hello. I did not intend to. Okay. I didn't intend to get that close to an item that makes one of them appear. So, survive 15 minutes. Great. Got that weapon to level 6. Got that weapon to level 6. Unite them so I unlock a character. Cool. Survive 15 minutes. Unlock that weapon. Okay. So I unlocked 3 weapons and unlocked a new character. So that's another 3 weapons that are gonna start cluttering things up. I don't know if they're that great. I mean, if you get them right away, I think they could be great because obviously they merge back down into one once they evolve. So that's 3 different weapons that can merge down once they evolve. So, Banish 20, I'm probably not going to do until I have to bring Queen back out. Survive 15 with the new guy, and I'm guessing evolve his weapon. Alright. So, let's see how much. 16,000 to get him. Gains a temporary armor bonus after getting damaged. Receives Academy badge at level 30. Okay, so it looks like he wields a great sword. Is there anything I can buy to power up? 30,000, 25,000, 100,000. I mean, I could, but they don't really power me up so much as just add some things I can use. All right, so I'm going to go back here and cut out a couple of these items that I don't want to appear. I forget what all I had selected before. Like I'm choosing the base weapons because you don't need to choose the evolved weapons unless you get the base weapon. So what else don't I want? I don't know. Clover I think was one. Maybe the skull? No, I'll leave the skull. I guess that's good for now. That's 4 things I don't need to worry about. Alright, so now we're going back in. Inverse, of course, triples the enemy health. Endless makes it so that the Reaper doesn't show up and I can just keep going. I don't know if this weapon is going to get an amount, but, you know, maybe it does. Alright, what do I want? Well, if I'm going to get armor, I don't know if I'm going to get armor this time. I guess we'll go with Rune Tracer. It's something that bounces around. Get a bit of a ranged something. Santa Water is good. Exploding damage zones. Damage multiplied by area. Gonna stick with his primary weapon for now. Victory Sword, however, I will definitely take. Alright, so his weapon is a bit interesting. The cross. I want the cross. I mean, cross is good. But I don't know if it's... No. I'm gonna save for the book and the wand, I think. The reason being is those are both weapons that push enemies back. So there's the wand. Also, the wand shoots directly at enemies. Alright, increase the base damage. One more Santa water, sure. Maybe I should move up a little bit so that the Santa water will actually hit areas that are on the screen, or that enemies can walk to. I'll go with another Rune Tracer. Could really use an Attract Orb. Every 5th activation has a combo finisher. Alright. So that in itself... Okay. I was wondering if I would be able to notice it. Yes, I can notice that. Alright, base damage up, base area up. More Victory Sword. Sure. Still looking for that book. Oh, that's a boss. Oh, killed that already. Alright, and this more base damage. Armor, yes please. I'm definitely gonna need it. Not the skull, I did not get the weapon for that. Spinach would probably be good to increase the damage I do. There's the book. There's an Attract Orb. Alright, things are starting to come together. There's the other book. So I attack faster. And let me open the Grimoire here. Okay, I've got all of that. I don't have a weapon slot anymore. Okay. So I should be good to go. I have one free item slot. So I've already gotten Spinach to increase damage. We'll see the items that pop up. Maybe one of them will be something I want. But I should choose soon because the badge is now down there. Alright, stay away from boss. Maybe I should just get the Pumarola? Sure, why not? I'll get that, pick this up. See what the treasure has for me. 3 items, not bad. Alright, so, um, something I didn't realize about the other sword that I picked up is that it retaliates. So, retaliation is, it basically attacks whatever deals damage to me. So if I just walk into enemies, they get attacked, basically. Sure, I take the hit, but if I have my armor, you know, I take 5 less damage from every hit. So if then I combine that with health regeneration of some sort, I should be fine. I mean, of course, as you saw in with the Queen, it can be overpowered, but it sure takes a lot to do so. And if... Did I heal when I did that special attack? No. That just happened to be on the same time as healing. I don't know, this weapon is kind of cool. I don't know... a lot of these new weapons are great, but there's just something about some of the original weapons that make them just a little bit better. Maybe that's just because, you know, I've had access to them for the entire game. Maybe not. I mean, not all the original weapons are great. Otherwise, I wouldn't have marked some of them to be removed. But the new weapons have to really stand out in order for me to choose them over, I guess, the loadout that I normally go with. Just because what I go with is so good. Oh, hello. Evolved generates additional projectiles that deal retaliatory damage. Okay, cool. Is that me or... That's me. Okay. I thought that was a new enemy or something showing up. Okay. That's gonna get me. Every time I just see these dark shapes appear and go toward me, I don't like it so much. First instinct is to dodge out of the way just because of previous areas where, you know, a party of ghosts or something are just pushing the enemies as they pass through. Alright, cooldown. Now I noticed there were, like this one, enable critical hits, doubles critical damage. So this seems like a lot of weapons. I've got that sword, I've got this sword. So this one might not be a bad one to get. Let's check it out. But yeah, I mean, I like seeing the new weapons, but you know, sure there's always, you play this character for the challenge, but there's also the fact of, like, Queen, what's her name? Queen Sigma, I think, is her full name. Like you go, you need to do so much to unlock her, and she is just that good of a character. Yes, I I, I don't mean good as in likable. I mean good as in powerful. Um, that really very few of the other characters are worth taking comparatively. Like she is uh like her stats are high enough that apparently the developer decided that when you collect those golden eggs that give you bonuses, she doesn't get that. She doesn't get bonus stats. So I suppose if you worked at it hard enough, you could probably get a character stronger than her. Unless, of course, there's a cap on it, on how high your stats can go. But the time it takes to get 4 eggs, you have to go into a mission for a minimum of 15 minutes. And you have to be strong enough to defeat the things that give you eggs, but weak enough to not survive the entire 15 minutes if you want to cut time off of it, which is difficult to do. Or, you go in and you just stay weak enough that the bosses take so long to defeat that it pretty much evens out anyway. I suppose another option would be to just go in and grab 3 of the 4 and use the 4th one to finish the level early. Finish the level early. Otherwise, but I don't know if that is as worth the time investment or not. And of course, you can also spend 10,000 gold, I guess, to buy golden eggs. But again, getting 10,000 gold isn't necessarily easy. Like, I've been here for, what would this be, 9 minutes now, I guess, and I've only gotten 5,000. So, that's probably 1 egg in a level. So, I don't know. She's just that good of a character, but also, the weapon combinations that you come up with, maybe some are better than others. Maybe there's a combination of weapons that's better than what I go for, but I go for what I do because that's the combination that got me through got me past the wall of not being able to progress. So it was good enough to get me past what I couldn't do before. So, if you just keep leveling up, I don't see why it would get any weaker. Another thing about all the basic weapons is you have tarot cards that affect them, whereas the new weapons might have tarot cards that affect them. So, because like that was something I was looking at when with these new weapons is, okay, Do the cards I like affect them? Likely not. Likely it's some other cards, and that might make those cards better. Like this one, listed weapons come with a counterpart. Well, I don't know what these two purple ones and the party popper weapon are. Never seen them. So, I mean, I'm glad that they're added to this. But like this one, this is kind of just for the new weapons. Or I say new weapons. Technically there's only 3 things here. One of them isn't a weapon, and one is evolved weapon. So 2 weapons here, one original, one of the last DLC. This one has 1 new weapon in it. But this one doesn't. This one's got all the basic ones. So I know that the new stuff can't be added to everything, but a lot of these that are just basic ones are just, at least to me, a little bit better. I don't know. Alright, I've got just the magic wand of that. Yeah, I suppose that's good. But I totally got distracted from what I was going to say probably like 10 minutes ago. The loadout I chose is, the first one is this magic wand, because first of all it shoots fast, and the evolved form of course shoots continuously, but its bonus is that it targets the nearest enemy. So whichever enemy is closest to me is going to get shot. And in addition to that, if they're not a boss, of course, maybe even some bosses, they get pushed back. And then of course with the bounce effect, it bounces off of them, goes and hits another enemy. So then again, that targets the nearest enemy and pushes them back. So that's great, but in addition to that, its item required for evolving reduces the cooldown for all weapons. So I believe it's like 8% per level, so that's a 40% cooldown for all of your weapons, or all the weapons that are affected by a cooldown. So that in itself almost doubles, your damage, because a 40% reduction of course means that weapons get to attack almost, wow, that didn't last long. So your weapons get to attack almost twice as fast. And then the books is another one, because it does circle around you. Well, once it's evolved, it's always there. You don't have to worry about it disappearing. So it also circles around you, hitting everything that tries to get close to you, and it also knocks things back. More so than the magic wand, I believe. And with the magic wand item, that red book up there, reducing the time it takes for weapons to attack, before you evolve the book, you can, and maybe even after evolving it, I don't know, since it reduces the cooldown of the weapon so much, you can get 2 sets of it out from time to time. So you're doing an increased amount of damage here and there. And then the cross, of course, I like because you shoot it forward. It only travels like half the screen forward, but it goes completely off screen the opposite direction. And again, with that card, you know, it bounces and just keeps doing damage as when it hits things. So the card really makes some of these weapons powerful. Oh, here I am at 30 minutes. I was like, what got me? All right, so survive 15 minutes. We unlocked that weapon and evolved it, so we unlocked the next character. Looks like an archer. All right, so yeah, they looks like their arrow, whatever it's called, flash arrow. So survive 15 minutes and evolve it to get stuff. Okay, so with Keith, this one just appeared. Break the seal of the lake. Okay, so there is something I need to do with him. And then I don't know what Sammy's are. I'm guessing that's what appears after you break the seal. So he is 17,000. Still have enough to unlock him. Alright, so gains 1% luck every level. Receives badge at 30. Alright. Now this one definitely has projectiles. So let me just take a quick look here. I don't know what this prismatic orb thing is, so I can't really do that. Looks like the arrow is in for critical hits. And this one, of course, base weapon gets +3 projectiles. I wish that new weapons would be added to this one. Sure, it's because I choose this one all the time, but or the other one. Give me a second here. I just want to take a look at this. So there's that prismatic thing again. Okay, so it is added to this. 3 bounces might pass through enemies and walls. So I should get the axe, maybe the guns. No, actually the knives might not be too bad because you do throw quite a few knives. Alright, so I think I'm gonna go with axe, knife, maybe guns, and then try to get that card. Here's some more weapons that I don't know. Although this one with the guns might be good to go for. So we're going to start with this one, and then we're going to get the axe and the knife for sure. Oh boy. I don't know if I can survive this. That is a slow attack. Oh, but it goes through everyone. Okay. That changes it a bit. Going for the cross. There's the axe. These guys are just closing in too much to... Alright, there's a gun. Let's see. 2 guns and a knife? Maybe. 2 guns and a book, and then a knife. Yeah, this starting weapon does not shoot fast enough. There's some chicken, no? It'd be nice if there is a 1 second visual effect. Base speed up, cooldown reduced by half a second. Yeah, gonna need that. Alright, this one is a difficult start, that's for sure. Passes through 7 more enemies. I don't know if it needs to, though. Fires 1 more projectile. Armor. Definitely need armor. I'll try to level it up more, but oh boy, I got too close to that. Okay, more armor. Okay, I got full health from something. The armor is definitely helping reduce the damage I take. Do I want Rune Tracer? I keep forgetting I'm trying to get the second gun. And I just can't stand still long enough to shoot the bow. This weapon's gonna need to be really good for me to choose it. Base area up, cooldown reduced. Sure, let's... Nope. Just still not quite good enough. Oh, can't stand still. Because if I'm moving, there's not many enemies on the screen. But if I have to stand still too long in order to fire it still. Yeah, by the time he chooses to fire it, I have to turn away from where I'm looking. I mean, if I pay attention to it more, I could probably get it to work a little bit better. But there's enough for me to pay attention to that I don't. Like, I could just stand there and take a bunch of damage, but then that's basically saying every time you shoot this weapon, you're gonna lose a third of your health. Alright, oh, the sword evolves with armor. Was the book one I wanted to get? Probably. I always wanted to have that as a weapon. Attract orb, please. And then I need the other gun. Maybe I should have gone for that red book that I was just talking about. Reduce the cooldown so it shoots faster. I mean, as long as I keep getting the chicken off the ground, I'm okay. And it is firing faster now than it was. Oh, turned around. Oh boy. Alright, base speed up and more cooldown. Great. Need more armor, because I'm still taking so much damage. I can hear going, doo, doo, doo. Right, I should grab this to evolve the guns. I wasn't thinking that far ahead. Just like, yeah, these two weapons should work out well. I'm not gonna survive. I am getting surrounded. Alright, books again. Sure would like some more chicken off the ground. That'd be really nice right about now. There's the knife that I want, but I can't take it because I need the other gun. I didn't notice I was just walking along with those things down at the bottom of the screen. Alright, a couple more axes. But it's not going to be enough. Cross. There we go. But I've got extra revives because I'm going to be evolving the gun. So I am okay with that. Ow, ow. Gotta keep moving because they... Nope. They keep swarming me. And they do take quite a bit of damage. I mean, the arrow is still taking good care of it. Oh, there's some down there. Good. Alright, almost full health. Nope. So, it's really weird, but projectile does not affect this weapon that is a projectile weapon. I guess that's understandable. Not really, but whatever. And here's a card. All right. I think this is one that I wanted to get. I mean, it was the other one that made them bounce. But this one is also good because I was going for the guns. Granted, I don't have them both yet. Oh, there's a treasure. Alright, I can at least evolve the axe. There's the other gun. Alright, so now I've got both guns and they both have bonus weapons to them. Or, yeah, they come with basically a duplicate of themselves. So now I should focus on them. So I can evolve them and get another weapon. Yeah. Sorry, I was thinking to myself for a moment. Focus on the gun. I might not survive, though. Just because... Well, I mean, I can get another revival. That'll certainly help. Just prolongs the inevitable, maybe. But yeah, I've got nothing that's really... I mean, the books try, but I haven't been able to level them up enough. Oh, and there's a second death. Just kind of keeping up with that with the items that I'm getting. Alright, what's this got for me? More armor and more area of effect. Okay. Always worthwhile. I've still got this boss following me around. There's some chicken. More health. Alright. That's one weapon leveled up to 8. Now to get the other one up. And get a treasure chest once I do. And try to stay... Okay, there's a treasure chest. Just leave that for now. And continue to run in circles trying to get chicken. Alright, guns are... Ow. Guns are getting up there. Just trying to avoid everything that I can. Stay in the areas that don't have all the monsters. Definitely did not go for a good selection of weapons this time, I don't think. I got distracted by some of them, and others are just not... Like I like the guns, but they just don't have enough coverage. Even with their extra gun, I guess. Hey, this allows me to just go through everything. That's great. Alright, I saw level 8 of this. And I suddenly get a bunch of levels from something? What's going on here? Alright, so now I evolve the guns. Now I can get the knives. Assuming I survive long enough. I mean, diagonal is still kind of the best direction to go. Just because I get to keep the bonus weapons. Alright. Let's get that for chicken. Oh. I did not see what got too close to me. Alright, I'm guessing it was just one of the snakes that I didn't see. I don't know. Alright, I am looking for the knife, which I forget what it needs to evolve. It's probably the glove that I just skipped. Let's just banish the crown. Let's see. What do I need for the knife? Of course, it's the glove. Of course it's the one I skipped. Alright, knife. And the only reason why I'm doing this is to get the ability to have them bounce around all the time. Which I might not even be able to get. I don't know. Alright, what is this? This is the Evolved Book, which is handy. More knives. Normally I'd take the duplicator. Maybe I should. That in the glove. Yeah, why not? This, and once the glove comes up, and then I can grab that badge or whatever it's called. Alright, there's that. I can circle back. Oh, that's a boss. Hey. That's what I wanted to see. It's this purple one. Alright, I'm looking for the one that makes the things bounce around. Not that one. Nope, not that. So this one? There we go. So now the axes, the guns, the arrows, and the knives should all bounce around. Start taking out a bunch of enemies. And of course I completely missed the amulet or whatever it is, the badge. Go back and get it. There we go. Alright, is there anything I can evolve still? I don't think so. Other than the main arrow, of course. Now, I was talking about a lake. Maybe I should have been exploring, but I needed to survive first. And it's not really happening too well at this point. Oh, did the Grimoire tell me what I need for the arrow to evolve? No, it did not. So I might not even have what I need for that. Oh, everything is... yeah, weapon choices just didn't work out. But I did get to 15 minutes. So I unlocked the arrow. Alright, so banish 20 or more things, evolve the arrow. Once I know what to evolve it with, then I will break the seal of the lake. So I am going to go back to Queen here, because I know I can survive with her. And I'm going to look around for what I'm supposed to do about this lake. Maybe I should grab this arrow just in case I can evolve it. So it can deal critical damage, amount affects damage instead. So yeah, I'm going to get that first. And then, which weapon do I want to not get? Maybe the fire. Get the Bible. Get this thing. So, okay. Magic wand. I have to keep in mind I have to banish 20 things. And I should wander around and look for stuff. Stay away from the golden ring. Is this a place I can... I can. Interesting. Okay, grab some more items. See, she can just walk right through these because her weapon is a retaliation weapon, but also because of the card that I got, every time I kill something with a retaliation, I get more health. So some of this time that looks like I'm taking damage, I'm actually gaining health. Now, what's in here? Spinach. Well, I don't need it this time because I'm not taking the weapon for it. But it reminds me, now that I've been through a level, does it tell me what I need? I need 2 things. Wonder what I need. Well, the problem, of course, is that if I don't figure that out right away, or it might just be something that I don't get to figure out on stream. Might be something that I do off stream. Alright, is this like a impassable forest? Maybe. Kind of looks like it. And maybe this is the lake that's being talked about. Oh, hello. Was not expecting you. Again, I can just walk right through him and not take all that much damage. Comparatively, of course. And I do retaliate, so he is taking quite a bit of damage, and I do that. But I am also taking damage at that point because he is a boss. But I guess he's the only thing I really take damage from, so why not walk into him? Why not? Because I'm running low on health, that's why. Go get some levels. Alright, so there's some kind of secret to this lake. Is it the fact that I can get this item? I don't know. It could also be something that only shows up with the character that's supposed to accomplish it. So I'm still missing the red book. There we go. So yeah, I'm not... Okay, I do have armor, so I'll get that. I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do there. So this is another edge of the lake. There's nothing there. I can't go either direction. But maybe I can circle around these trees. Maybe. And look over here. I am just not sure. I almost grabbed that. I need to banish 20 things. Alright. So I will start banishing things. Reroll, banish that. This could be difficult, because I don't know if I have 20 things to banish. But I will be banishing them. Might as well get one achievement. I don't mind banishing that one. That one's okay to banish. But I don't know if I left 20 things to banish. You know what, I'll just get some levels. Grab the stuff that I do have. Eventually, things will start getting taken off the list of things I can level up. And it'll make it easier to banish things. If I have anything that I can banish. Which I might not. Alright. Got that. I've got the book. But that didn't evolve it. Alright. And of course, I'm still trying to find the secret to the lake, but it doesn't seem like I'm really finding anything. Maybe there's another lake up here. No, because this was the village, but maybe the lake was at the top of the village. Alright, let's evolve. I got the book. Okay. And then just going up here. Nope, that's just more trees. Well, there's a river, which probably leads back down to the lake. Oh, here we go. What oh? I could get that to get all the items. I don't think that's what I need, though. Do I have any of this? Well, it won't let me look, so... No, I think I only have the attract orb. I mean, I guess, double healing is always good. hello. Didn't see that. Yeah, I've got nothing left to banish, so I guess I can't do that. If I did, I'd have a third option down here. So, guess I'll take the weapon. Oh, river goes that way, and then I gotta take that. So go around the fences. Go back to river. Which then goes over here. This could be the lake. And this looks more like a lake. Oh, hello. Yeah, that looks like it's probably where I need to go. Okay, so I need to head north. Oh, maybe the path is what takes me there. I just follow this path, see if it leads me back to the beginning. That leads me to here. Okay. So I guess... No, not that direction, of course. Somewhere over here is a way out. Oh, that wasn't where I was thinking. Okay. So, I came from all the way up to the right. Okay. Kind of got it pathed out. Gonna summon this so I can... Oops. Didn't want that. Wanted to get these items, at least some of them. Sure, I'll get that one. I want these cursed items so I can try to die to these things and get this level over with. Okay, so they have already been taken care of. I suppose there's always this option right over here. I got the information I needed. Alright. And I can't banish 20 things. So I'll try to evolve the arrow and with this guy break the seal of the lake. Might need to be him to do it because it might require his weapon. Alright, not getting this one this time because it doesn't help. I am going to get this though. I'm going to go for these 3 weapons if I can manage. Alright. There's a bunch of experience. Great. And then I get 2 of the 3. What'd be better? Cross probably would be better because it deals more damage, mostly. We're getting the fire wand. Getting the water. just gonna try to survive again. Duplicator, yes. Oh, I'm almost dead though. Could sure use some floor chicken. There we go. Ask and you shall receive. Oh, I got stuck on a tree. Alright, spinach. More projectiles, please. Oh, everything disappeared. I don't know what happened. But I see more chicken. Just trying to survive. And then I'll make my way up to the lake. Level that up. Again, I guess. Gotta remember I can't just re-roll whenever I want. Alright. I think I've got some breathing room now. Magic Wand is really a good weapon. With the proper loadout, of course. But it looks like I can't just stand in one spot yet. I just don't have the damage to do that. But at least I can survive a little bit. A little bit better. I haven't gotten armor yet, so that might certainly help. Getting all sorts of things that aren't really, I mean, they're helping, just not what I want first. Yeah, I guess this grants me some time to stand still and aim. Oops. I didn't want to get that yet, but sure. I don't want to pass it up either. So one of my weapons might not evolve. And it's just a matter of chance, I guess, as to which one it'll be. I think. Or I could probably just go without the armor. I don't know. What is that thing? Is that what I'm supposed to kill like 6,000 of? Well, if they only show up one at a time, I don't think I'm going to. Alright, get my experience. And start heading this way. I think I'm gonna need the armor though. Oh. I thought I picked up... Oh, I did. I picked up another attract orb. Nope, guess... Oh wait, I can still pick up the armor. It's in the forest, isn't it? Let me go back this way, because I know there's a way in over here somewhere. Maybe. I think it's right down here. Yeah. And there's some armor in here somewhere. Just... Oh, it's way up to the north. Okay. More projectiles. Okay, there we go. Everything's frozen. I can just speed on ahead real quick. Yeah, I'm heading right for the armor. Oh, I need to take my time again. That's dead end. Alright, looking for the armor. I know I'm in a maze. But it should. Just right to my right. Right? There it is. Just couldn't see it for everything else that was right around here. Great. Now, I need to find my way to the town. Alright, what's going on there? Not sure. Made it out of the forest. This is not where I want to be. I need to find a different exit, and that's not it. There we go. This path, if I recall, should take me right to where I need to go. Right up to the lake. I don't know what I need to do at this point. Guess not shooting it. Maybe it needs to be maximum level. Because it looks like the evolved form of it is in there. Okay, so that's the book. And there's nothing I can do. I guess not. Huh. Yeah, at this point I kind of just have to guess, right? I mean, I need 2 items to evolve the weapon, but it looks like the evolved weapon is inside the gym. Which could, of course, mean that the evolved weapon would be in addition to the weapon itself. Because I have had instances, like with the Reaper character, where he starts with the evolved axe, but he can then obtain the axe through normal means. So that could be something like this. I don't know. Maybe I have to wait for a certain time. Not really sure. Oh, maybe what I should do is I should check the secrets page. I know I was on it for a moment, but maybe it didn't unlock any secrets or any more secrets until I get to like the level or something. Because the game certainly likes to do that. They like to give you a goal, and then once you reach a specific thing, they're like, oh, by the way, here's 3 more things for your to-do list. And oh, you think you've completed that? Well, here's another 5 things. Alright, now we're getting all these weapons evolved. I gotta say, though, that this is a pretty fun game. Especially for its price, you know? I saw it on Steam. I saw it from, I think I watched somebody showcase it, and I thought that it was a bit interesting, so I picked it up, and I didn't really try it out until I streamed it, but, you know, I played enough of it to know if I like it or not. And then I decided that yes, I would like it, and so I brought it to the stream. But how do you get this? I just don't know. Nope. Something got me. Oh, is that a boss? That was a boss. Just a little snake, smaller than the rest of these snakes. I don't know if this is supposed to unlock at a certain time, because that's also something that happened. Is one of the levels is like obtain this item at the 9-minute mark, or obtain this item at the 18-minute mark. Alright, what do we got here? I don't know what I'm gonna get. I'm just gonna roll until something looks good enough. Because, again, there's this prismatic thing that supposedly is a weapon, but there's no achievement for obtaining it. It's just, hey, here's a thing. Maybe it comes with a character. Maybe it doesn't. Alright, here's the other thing though. Is, like, there's all that experience and stuff in the water I can't get. So I'm gonna have to come down here. Oh, got some fire breath. Does that help me get into the gym? Nope. I mean, I'm probably supposed to be doing something elsewhere. I don't know. You can only, apparently you can only, I mean, I guess the achievement says unlock it with this character. But I take that to mean that you can only unlock it with this character. At least the first time. There's another point. So many fish. Alright, maybe I should stand here for a little bit and take care of all these fish. I mean, sure. Alright. Oh, you're walking across the water. Okay. I'm moving away from you. Okay, with that then. Maybe I should look at the other side of the lake. If it'll let me. Which it might not. I'll have to move slowly to avoid taking damage. Well, kind of slow. Unless they all disappear like that. Alright, that's where that is. And yeah, this is just a dead end over here. So maybe it is just getting a bunch of fish. Now I've found the fish. Might as well check this up here. Nope, nothing. Alright. I'm not certain I'll make it back to the fish at this point. Certainly seems dangerous. Like it's taking everything that I can do to destroy them before they get to me. And even then, sometimes they're hitting me. So I'm probably not getting back to those fish. Oh, maybe I am. Get over the bridge, up here. Oh, there's some fish. There we go. Just end the stage out here on the lake. Alright, I am not really sure what I'm supposed to do for the rest of that level. So, could banish 20 or more. Evolve the arrow. I was gonna look at the secrets. Still just 15 out of 16. Alright. What about the bestiary? Does that give me any clues? There are a bunch of creatures I haven't fought. And at least 6 items I haven't gotten. But I don't know. Again, I'm at the point where I would have to bash up against a wall for a few hours or something to understand or look it up. The flash arrow evolving, of course, would only be like finding the right equipment that I need to evolve it. It's obviously not the ones that I currently grab. I could get the Banish 20. What would that give me? Unlock Seal 2. So probably be able to seal more items. That would give me money. Abyss Foscari. Okay, so breaking the seal would give me another level. And then defeat Sammy's would unlock Sammy. How many? Not there. In the bestiary. I would assume it says, or it has Sammy in here somewhere. Sammy the Caterpillar. I have defeated 3. The Caterpillar Cake? Alright. But yeah, at this point I am I don't know what I'm supposed to do. So I think unfortunately I'm going to just call it here. It's a bit of a short stream. I thought there might be more to this DLC. And there is for sure. But uh, just looking around, I can't really figure it out off the top of my head. Maybe I just missed something. Maybe I'm supposed to grab all the items. I don't know. Again, there's too many options that I have at my fingertips, and I have to do it with a character or with a specific character. So, with that, I think I'm going to call it here. Uh, Again, a bit of a short stream. Tomorrow, I'll be back with what is tomorrow? Hold on. Yeah, today is Wednesday. uh, so yeah, tomorrow will be Genshin Impact. I've got some quests I need to do because I didn't know what I needed to unlock them with. And so they've just been sitting there for weeks and weeks and weeks, apparently. So I'm going to be backtracking to do those quests. And so uh, that should be tomorrow. Next week, I think, even if I do unlock the new area, there's probably not much for me to do there. So I don't think I'd be able to do an entire stream with just that. So I'm going to go back to the other game I was playing, Hollow Cure, and continue with that because again, it's like this, but a little fun, a little quirky, and entertaining. So I guess with that, I will talk to y'all next time. Sorry for the short stream, but I'll talk to y'all later.